Welcome back to the channel, everybody. Back there is the fairgrounds here in Spokane, Washington, and we are going to the Spokane Rock Rollers annual rock show. We're going to walk through, see some display cases, which should be really good, and then check out some vendors, see if we can find some good deals. And there might be even some extra special rocks in one display case in particular. So let's head on in. There's already a bunch of people here, so it should be pretty good. So here is the show. This is kind of the main hall that you walk into. We've got a lot of display cases to look at here. We're gonna go through and see what we have. So I actually know the owner of this case. You might recognize some of this opal from, well, her place. This is Jenny's fire opal that she gets from her property. Lots and lots of different stuff in here. And this would be the case for my buddy Sean. Got some red marble, material from the Wild Turkey Mine. Lots and lots of good material. I think we've seen this case set up before.
Yeah, it seems familiar.
That looks like it's just from a shop.
Yes. Or it's showing the different shops that are around.
Oh, okay, I get it. You know, we got a lot of cases to look at here.
Huh.
That's an interesting concept.
That's kind of cool. I like that. Lady's leg.
The lady's leg back there?
Yes. Same one.
Yeah, it's very interesting to see, like, I like the little Scotty dog.
Yeah.
I like that one. Got 3 different rock types here. I mean, it's kind of, I like the cases with lots of information. I think if somebody's putting effort into labeling stuff like this, it kind of sets the case apart.
Yeah.
I mean, we've gone to a bunch of shows. Like, I think that matters some.
Right. It's nice when they label where the stuff is from. That kind of has some, not all of it though.
Interesting beadwork.
Yeah, really nice.
And there's a lot more cases here than a lot of shows. You can kind of see as we go down there. There's a lot to look at. Maybe we'll just do one side and come back and do the other. Okay, I like that.
Yeah.
I like seeing it when people make something like really unique. I've thought of dominoes.
Yeah.
I think that would be kind of a fun thing to make.
A lot of edges to polish.
Oh, wow. There's a lovely assortment of picture jaspers, some Oahe. Well, right there we got Chicken Track from McDermott. A lot of cool stuff. A good assortment of Thunder Eggs. That's a pretty good Lucky Strike right there in the middle. That one's nice.
Yeah.
Of course, Richardson's, Sucker Creek. I don't know. I always have a mixed feeling about the Sucker Creek eggs. We need to go down there.
Yeah.
Like they're just kind of like.
They're okay.
They seem quite like rhyolite heavy.
Were those the ones, the Madras, that's the reservation? Mm-hmm. Those are so nice.
Okay, I kind of like that. With the inspection lens.
Yeah.
That looks like a piece of petrified wood back there. Probably from Wyoming, because it's kind of blue. It's kind of hard to see. Very cool. That is a kind of a busy case, but I like it. Okay, so this case here is probably the best case at the whole show.
Oh.
However, I might be a little biased. This is a case that I went in on with a couple of friends. We have our little adventuring group, and by far some of the best rocks right here. These ones with the labels here are all from me, so that's fun to see some of those. And we got just a nice assortment here. I might be the only person displaying muscovite here on in a case, but
yes.
Oh, some native copper. Native copper is cool.
Huh.
And what we got? Coral from Florida. Some different corals in here. I mean, this material, it's fun, but I don't know what like some of the stuff is.
Yeah.
I mean, I think we got some like holly blue right there in the middle, some different things, but
I do like the labels.
Yeah,
it's a little bit of information.
Yeah, something. I mean, it's nice to see different cabs and stuff, but having a little bit more information is good. I mean, we got some snowflake obsidian there. I forget what these are called. These like little displays. Pretty much everybody that is selling, I don't know, like sells like all the different displays. Like I think Tucson Store Fixtures sells these, but I like them how they're like, it's kind of a stretchy piece of clear plastic between a frame. I mean, for display purposes, it's kind of cool.
Yeah.
Some more good Washington minerals. Wild turkey. So that's I can't think of the name of it, but that's out by Red Top, where that big fossil.
Racehorse Creek.
Yes.
Is it Whatcom County is Red Top?
That's a good question.
I think Whatcom County is not there.
I was wrong.
I think it's more west.
Lovely specimens. It's neat to see some of the different jewelry making stuff in a case. And that's a
good piece of wood.
Yeah, good piece of petrified wood. That's a nice, I guess we call that a triple thunder egg?
I don't know.
It's like a triple or a quad.
Yeah.
That's a good one. Usually you see like the white opal there in the bottom of that thunder egg. Usually it's like cracked and extremely unusable, so that's neat to see.
They got some good limbs. Long ones.
I know where that pink limb cast came from.
That's a big one.
lot of geodes.
Yeah.
Looks like a lot of material from Graveyard Point, like that plume. One thing I wish, okay, so when we go to shows and you see like faceted stones in the cases like this, it'd be so great if they had like some blown up photos in the back, or I don't know, even if it would be more complex, but to have even like a tablet of like images like scrolling could be neat, because I feel like
hard to see.
Yeah, you can't really appreciate a faceted stone at this distance. Those are some pretty good sized garnets.
Yeah.
I recognize a lot of this material. My buddy Curtis, who you've seen in some different videos. I like his sulfur crystal right there. That's probably
cool.
One of the more favorite things. Also that galena. I might have to ask him to put that on the scale. I wonder what that piece of galena weighs, being that it's so dense.
Please come to the front. Aaron, please come to the front.
Man, it's a pretty good turnout, being that it's a Friday morning. The show is going on Saturday and Sunday. Today's the 24th, and I'm going to go home and upload this right away. So if you're in the Spokane, Washington region, you can still come on out after watching this if you want. Good petrified wood. We got to go to the Blue Forest. I think I've seen this displayed elsewhere. Maybe it was like the last one.
Yeah, those are all really good pieces.
Yeah. Okay. I definitely, we've seen this before. The Snoopy stands out so much. I like the Snoopy little roof of garnets. That's a lot of tumbled agate and carnelian, some chalcedony in there. Lovely Montana agate from the Yellowstone River.
Like those little tiny geodes.
I know. It's like they're the Tabasco geodes.
Yeah.
They're like the geode version of the lily pad thunder eggs. Some penguins.
I like that.
Oh, hey, ocean jasper. Very pretty stuff. I like the big slabs of it.
Yeah.
The big slabs. It's very cool to see. Obviously, we're not going there anytime soon, but if I had some, I'd probably just have polished slabs of it. I think it looks better. I mean, you can see, like, if you took that right there and you made a cab out of it, there would be no way that you'd fully, like, capture the complexity of that. So this is something that happens at the Rock Rollers at the Rock Rollers Club. We do a lot of kids knife making classes. That certainly looks like some Saddle Mountain wood, if you ask me. Montana agates, lots and lots of agates. Those are some interesting. Yeah, so I mean that's a lot of epoxy resin work.
Very elaborate.
Yeah. Oh, this is kind of sad. Yeah. Passed away. Dave passed away this year.
We talked to him last year at the show about his.
If you want, you can. I don't know if it was in last year's episode here at the show, but it's very cool to see that he has a case here.
It's good. His stuff is still accounted for.
Obsidian. We need to do Maury Mountain.
Is that where we tried to drive up to?
I don't know. I
Tried to drive up somewhere.
Yeah, we definitely haven't done it.
No.
That's a good piece from Saddle Mountain.
Yeah.
It's really good. I like the maps. Let people know. Well, in this hall here, we have all of our booths. There are some vendors here, but there is a whole other room that I'm about to walk into with lots and lots of vendors.
Down in Oregon with my son, photography expedition. Jump agate. All we have is his car, his body, his car. Yeah, he was gone. Oh yeah. There were hand truck tracks leading away from him. Oh, it was a big one.
Hey, and we're here at Irv's. You might see a video with Irv's at some point here in the future. They even carry the elusive orange-handled, unlosable rock picks.
Nice.
Local shop here in Spokane. Oh, Spokane Valley. That's kind of cool. Hello.
It's a lot of limbs.
That's some nice pink lady.
You own the plane, so we should have enough.
Do you have any slabs of it, or can I walk back here and? Very nice.
This is the lost route on Nevada, and then all this is Pink Lady, and then someone covered up the nice, these bigger pieces.
Oh, beautiful.
And then this is the carousel.
Look at that. Big pieces of tiger eye. lazurite, malachite. Hello, can I show your business card to people?
Good morning, everybody.
Very
Welcome
nice.
back.
Some nice slabs in here. That's a good piece of picture,
Okay,
Jasper.
have your little red ticket ready?
Yeah.
All right. The winning number is 06680. Oh, wow.
Well, let's. Hello.
How you doing today?
I'm good. How are you?
Yeah, you gotta get them wet.
Yeah. It also, it looks like the show's going to be really, really good this year.
Okay,
Hope so.
I'm going to read the ticket again. 08990. If you turn that ticket upside down, it says 066680. It's hard to tell this ticket number.
That's a pretty good scene. What do you think?
Let's go.
Yeah, it's a little mountain on it.
08990.
So one thing that I like to do is I'm going to do a little bit of shopping for some of the channel members here. So we'll get those, and we'll get these two, I think. You can take that. Cool. Hey, I got a couple of slabs. So yeah, I like to buy a couple of things at these shows, and we do monthly giveaways for channel members here. So if you're interested, there's a join button down below. $4 for these is pretty good. That's some high quality picture, Jasper.
Did you do the YouTube stuff?
I'm doing it right now.
I thought I saw you on there.
Yeah, we have. There's lots and lots of videos now to look at. You have quite the assortment of slabs here.
Oh, thanks.
Are you cutting these yourself?
I cut all of these.
What are you cutting them on, if you don't mind me asking?
Well, I've got two 18-inch Highland Parks, then I've got a 24-inch I built, and then I got another 24-inch Highland Park, the new one with that oil recovery stuff.
Yeah, it's like the Everclean system that they have.
That's what I got.
How does that? How do you think their saw compares to the one that you built?
Honestly, they both cut well.
Yeah,
I'm not impressed with the Everclean.
I've heard that from people where they're like the mixed reaction if it's worth it or not.
Yeah.
I mean,
I bought that system used from an older gentleman in Arizona. So I went out there and I bought two saws from him. And, my experience with it was less than that. It cuts well, but cleaning it, I'm almost cleaning it like I clean my other saws.
I like the idea of centripetally removing all of that sludge is smart. I think they need like a version 2.0. They need a 2.0 of that.
We'll get there.
Very nice. Big slabs.
Do they come with the stand?
Yes, I put a stand.
Some Zolsite, stencils. That's nice. Yeah, I feel like there's a lot more jewelry vendors this year. Not that there's anything wrong with that.
There's a lot more jewelry cases
Yeah,
too.
I just don't buy jewelry. So it's always nice to see when there's some good and interesting rough. Hey, look at this wild turkey noble serpentine here.
I'm sorry, we've been following you on.
That's a dollar kyanite. The clusters are pretty fun.
Yeah.
Hey, on cracked sepatarians. Let's. Hello.
Isn't that neat how they're just cut in half? A lot of times you will get crystals on the inside. It just depends.
Yeah, I mean that's nice. The calcite that fills these.
Yeah, it's
How-
calcite and
how much-
jasper.
How much are you?
Like this size is 15. So that just gives you a ballpark.
Okay,
So it's by size.
very nice. Future Aqua's here. Do you have any business cards by any chance? Oh, thank you. You have quite the selection here. You have like a very diverse selection of material.
Earthlight dot creates.
Very cool.
Yeah, I got multibite too, which that's hard to find now.
Yeah.
And the aqua is really getting your attention.
Yeah, the aqua, that's a very significant piece of aqua that you have here.
It's nice, and you can get some pretty stuff out of it. And talking to the motel members have more advice.
That's a pretty cool calcite formation.
Yeah.
That's got to be selenite from Utah.
You think so?
I think that's selenite from Utah. It's very like optically clear, which is awesome.
Yeah.
Interesting points. That's a pretty good piece of food. It's nice to see some natural crystals when you like come to some of the shows and everything. So much of it's been cut and manufactured. To see stuff that's real. Not bad, $55 if you wanted some big points.
I wonder if he's going to be here.
Yeah.
Lots of specimens.
This is very pretty.
This is, you know, the hang on one second.
That looks so big compared to the perky boxes you have.
That's not. That's pretty cool. From the Little Giant mine, like you're not finding any of that. This kind of, I'm a little bit of a feeling that this might be some stuff from all the states.
Do you guys have a YouTube channel?
We do.
Oh my god!
Hello.
I finally got to see. Oh, what's your guys' name? You guys.
Yeah.
Seriously. Where are you guys
Here,
from?
take the, we're from here in Spokane.
No way.
Yeah.
Oh, awesome. All right.
Well, hey, enjoy the show. It's a nice piece of pyrite.
Yeah. Sorry.
Look, see, I did it on mine, but it wasn't running on my car.
Let's look at some slabs. Is it okay? Can I come back here and look at your...
Absolutely, please. Can't tell you nothing. You're not looking at it, touching it.
I always find those to be fun, like the old like mineral collection things. Very cool. Mm-hmm. Oh, well, there you go. Thank you very much. Yeah. Now listen. What is this?
It's neat looking.
Yeah, I don't recognize that. Very cool though. I kind of almost want to make something like that for myself.
Yeah.
It's kind of fun. So if you've ever seen a show before, there's usually at these things we have like silent auctions and there's like grab bags and there's going to be like demonstrations of, you know, cabbing, faceting. It's pretty standard at a lot of rock shows, which is kind of cool. We have one more little track to walk down here. Oh wait, never mind. I see my calling here. 25 cents. Oh man, lapidary journals.
Cool.
So I watched your YouTube.
What do we have here? So many lapidary journals. How do you pick?
25 cents. I mean, that stacks like $5.
I know.
They got a box ready. You just put them all in that box where they came from.
I don't think we need any more rockin' gems.
Oh, are there rockin' gems? God, goodness.
I think I'm gonna have to pick up at least a couple here.
25
Gem and
cents.
Gemology. I don't think I've seen Gems and Gemology magazine before. Interesting. Huh. Oh, it's just like a real like basic guide to making cabochons.
No, not yet. It isn't. But make a deal. What's it worth to you?
That looks familiar.
No, it is Gary Green.
Jewelry making gems and minerals.
It comes from Oregon, but this is petrified wood that's
Quite
actually
the
green.
lapidary
And it's called Gary Green because it's where it's found.
I'm gonna have to pick up a couple of lapidary journals. I'm doing it. Let's find a couple. Let's see.
That cost 85 cents, and now you're getting it for 20 cents.
Yeah, they didn't really hold their value very much, did they?
Gems and minerals. I don't think flipping through the magazines is going to be real interesting here. A lot of gems and gemology.
What do you think? 10 lapidary journals for $2? Huh? Yeah, I think so.
Hey, Jared. No,
hello.
Oh, they are $2. Now I'm gonna have to carry those around.
It's worth it for me for you to carry these around.
Oh.
All right, we got rocks. $20 per bin. And I assume you get a free milk crate here.
Ooh, that's nice.
Okay, well that's worth $20 right there, because that's ready and set up for being a clock, which that's kind of crazy to see.
Is that piece 20?
Oh man. It's fun to look. I don't think we need these. I already have my own bins and bins of rock, but it's fun to window shop. Like, you know, a person could spend quite some time slabbing some of this up. What's this here? All right, so for 20 bucks, you would get this bin. There's a piece of, what, that's like some type of seam agate, petrified wood or agatized wood. That's from the China Hollow Jasper mine.
Yeah.
And there's more down here. These are quite the good value, these bins. A piece of jasper. Piece of agatized wood.
Look at this.
I mean, whatever. Let's see. What do we think some of this is here? I mean, 20 bucks is a hard thing to pass on. This is a vendor that we've seen before.
50 grand worth. They don't really want you wasting their time.
I believe it was in Portland at the Mountain Head Rock Club show. Hello.
I usually tell them right away. You know, I'm looking for
no, but I'm gonna look. We've actually met before. We met at the Mountain Head Rock Club show in Portland. Yeah, we did like a year ago. And I was very impressed with the polishes that you've done. Yeah, he does. Okay, I gotta look at your big thunder egg back here. That is a very lovely egg. Do you know the location of this?
They're polka dot egg.
Oh, polka dot. Canyon rim. Yeah.
Those
very
are small. We have big ones.
I got.
We have them big.
That's. Well, you've got a lot bigger eggs than I got when I was up there. How are you?
Hey, good. Good to see you again.
So we're trying to get a guy to make a table for us out of it.
You're bringing your tiny thunder eggs to the show, I see.
Yeah. Well, you know, usually I don't bring unpolished stuff, but I thought there might be some rockhounds here that want to do their own polishing, so I could throw a couple in.
So, Phil, we met at the show in Portland originally.
At the Gresham show.
Looks like you have a lot more polished up material since then.
It's a conveyor belt, isn't it?
Here, let me come back here. We'll look at your stuff on the back table here. Now, are you doing your own spheres or no?
These are made in Tuesday.
Okay.
So all local made, and then different materials. A lot of unique stuff.
Yeah, well, you know, I mean, the thing is with spheres, it's like you have to either have good, unique material, because there's no you can't compete like with the big cutting houses overseas where you
a $10 feldspar sphere.
Yeah, that's but it's very neat to see some of the interesting material that you wouldn't see otherwise.
Yeah. And that's why this stuff's, you know, not only is it made here, but it's very unique material.
Yeah.
You know, Mount Rushmore rose quartz.
All right.
The copper.
Oh wow! I didn't see that. That's very cool.
Yeah. You aren't going to see any others.
No.
But here's
also that's got to be a hard thing to sphere. I mean, it's
not only difficult, but here's the rub. The guy that makes these specializes in copper matrix, like big stuff, and he makes a few spheres out of it. He's the guy that does the spheres. He said that if he takes this sphere, puts it in like hydrochloric acid and dissolves the matrix off of it, he can sell the copper that's left
the natural
for about $2,000.
That's wild.
So it's sitting in a sphere for $275.
So he's kind of losing money by making it.
And that's why he doesn't make many.
Well, I already showed your business card, so if somebody wants a cool, interesting sphere, you know where to go here.
Matrix here too.
Oh, I didn't even recognize that as. Oh my gosh, the weight on that.
Yeah, you're heavy.
That's well. I'm not.
That's okay. Just take it back out. One's an inventory number, and one's because they all have a box.
Yeah, that's very cool. Now, since it's copper, are these coated with something, or are these going to naturally have a tarnish eventually? Like in 10 years?
I've been waiting, and they haven't tarnished yet, and it may be that they get handled enough.
Okay.
And then I clean them.
Yeah, that makes sense. But if it was in somebody's collection, you might have to.
It might.
You might have to fondle it some to keep them not turning blue.
Yeah. It may eventually change a little patina. You know, like I think this is starting to patina a little bit. You know, get a little darker than it was. But I can always re-shine them. You know.
Let's look at some of these thunder eggs, because that's my I don't want to say field of expertise, but it's what I love. I love looking at good thunder eggs.
I just added a whole bunch of Secret Ridge. So these are all Secret Ridge thunder eggs right in here. Down in here, these are Secret Ridge. So those are. That
looks like a Lucky Strike.
Yeah, I think that's over in that area.
Or somewhere in the Ochocos.
Yeah, somewhere over there. Black domes.
Very nice.
Some ones up there and some doubles up on the front table.
You always have a very good polish on this stuff.
Try to. Occasionally, I'm sitting in a show and look at something and go, damn it, I see a scratch.
That's a good double.
Yeah, black dome double.
I'm always keeping my eyes open for like the doubles and triples. They just, I don't know, they speak to me a little
They're
bit.
Funner. Yeah, no, I call them triple thunder.
Wait.
That's the we have a booth at the Coeur d'Alene show, so they brought us by some.
Well, I'm going to take a flyer.
That's what they're here for.
If you're in Northeast Washington, North Idaho, should go out to it.
Yeah, we'll be there. Yeah, here's another black dome.
Oh wow. Here.
That one I think I'm going to auction off for a friend that his wife has cancer, and so I think I'm going to turn that one into a fundraiser for him.
Yeah, that's a very flawless polish. For people that maybe didn't see the other episode, what are you using to polish some of these?
Dry sanders on a lot of it. But like a piece like this, what I'll do is I'll take it out of the saw, put it at 220 in the vibro lab, and then work it by hand on the dry polisher after that. It's faster.
Yeah.
Since I'm trying to shove material through the shop by myself, yeah, it's a little faster.
I'm still very much so a fan of my Richardson sander. Like I use my Richardson's high-speed sander all the time.
You got to get the bowl wheel.
I don't have a good space to have a bowl wheel set up. That's on my list is to build my own bowl wheel. I have all the welding skills and everything, but like I just don't have a nice space for it.
Has its own stand.
That it does.
What I did with mine is I put it on skids, so I can pick it up with my hand truck and move it.
Are you using your bull wheel outside? Okay, because there's not really a good dust collection method that you can have.
I have a big dust collection blower from a wood shop that eventually I will make a cabinet and duct it in so I can do it inside, but we're not there yet. So outside.
Maybe if I see you at the next show, you can tell us about your dust collection setup. Are you that close to it?
It'll be a
okay.
while. Yeah.
Well,
down the road.
I definitely want to. I'm curious. When you have that done, I want to see a photo because I'll probably end up having to make my own.
But if you get a chance to get the bull wheel, just do it because it's gonna. Going from the Richardsons to that, you're gonna go. Why did I ever use that thing?
Don't tell me that. Don't tell me. I'm
telling you. I just put mine into service a month ago.
Okay.
And the whole time I've been going, why was I doing this the other way? It's so much faster.
I think that's
better quality.
Everybody I've ever talked to that has gotten a little proficient with the bull wheel, they're like, nope, bull wheel's the best. I'm not there yet.
Well, you know, on the Richardsons, you get that disc droop. And so then you're working on something, you get it almost perfect, and you do this with it, and it rakes across it and runs, and now you got to start over again.
Yeah.
You'll never get that on the bull wheel.
That's true. It's true. What? Well, since we're talking about the bull wheel, what grits are you running on your bull wheel?
So on the flat wheel, I have 80 on that right now, and I just use it for knocking off the rough parts. And then from there, 100, 220, 400, 600, and really after, on the Richardsons, like on Turkish agates, I would have to go up to 1,000 to really get that, what you're looking for in a nice agate.
Yeah.
I've noticed with the bull wheel, at 600, it's all...
600 silicon carbide.
Yeah, silicon carbide.
Which, you know, I think a lot of people have gotten away from silicon carbide, but so maybe people don't necessarily know this, but silicon carbide breaks down into progressively finer grits. So once you use that 600, it can be more like an 800 and up.
And you keep those old belts for when you want that. And then when you get a new belt, you got to break it in on something. That's when I reach for like a polka dot egg and do my break in on it.
They last.
It's going to be a little rough.
And the belts last a long time. I mean, even with
you treat them right.
Yeah, even the sanding discs for a Richardson sander, you can get a lot out of them
At
for
a buck a piece. You can get a lot of use
yes,
out of it.
you very much so can.
And your belts are running like $5 something to $8 something dollars, so it's still not bad. Whereas a diamond belt's going to be.
Yeah, that's
silicon carbide is going to be nicer to your softer materials, your opals, your obsidians, and things like that. Where a diamond,
well, I hope you have a great rest of your show. Stuff is very pretty.
Like some of the large pieces.
Beautiful. Well, hey, thank you so much for talking.
Are you coming to the Gresham or the Mounted Rock Club show again?
I might. Okay. Did you have fossils last time?
We didn't because we were all sold out by then.
Oh,
so we mine the fossils every September, and so we just have them until they're gone.
And these are Green River Formation?
Green River Formation, so 12-inch layer and 18-inch layer, which of course the 18-inch layer we purchase, and we mine the 12-inch layer.
Very cool.
And then we mine the trilobites.
So you mine it, where do you mine it?
Kemmer, Wyoming.
And how high? That's high.
Yeah,
it's
I
really
recognize
high.
those.
The mine we're at is almost 8,000 feet.
Well, we have a whole booth here of lots and lots of minerals. Recognize those trilobites?
Yes.
Alright. Very cool. Not bad. Expo bite there. And do you have anything for the mineral market that's coming up? Seattle Mineral Market? Do you have a flyer?
Yes, we do.
Awesome.
And then that specimen on the front is a magnesium pasting site from my claim in Wenatchee.
Very cool. Now, you're not letting people come out there.
Not yet.
Not yet, but that's
We're thinking about it.
That's the intention? Maybe
We're
someday?
not quite sure yet. We're toying with the idea, but
okay.
We have to get a few liability things figured out first. Yeah.
Awesome.
Yeah.
Well, there's more down here for us to look at.
Oh.
Very nice pirates.
It's actually pretty uncommon that antlers last that long. So that's a special. They break down. They last that long because they are trapped in sediment where no oxygen is present and no biological creatures are able to break it down. So they're actually way deep in the mud under Kansas River.
Well, we just left the show and it was pretty good. We're gonna head back into the shop and look at what I got, which is a couple of slabs and a bunch of magazines. I'm back from the show. It was a good time. Today is March 24th. The show's going to continue for 2 more days. I'm up, if you're watching this, the day of. So Friday, Saturday, Sunday is the show. All the pertinent info will be down below. Let's look at the things that I got. Picked up a couple of slabs of jasper for $4 each, which I'm okay with that. That's kind of on the upper end of what I'm willing to spend on a slab. And well, I got 2 of them. So, you know, that's your mileage may vary and will likely vary there, which that's fine. Me being a cheapskate, you know, you could make some nice stuff out of these. So these are pretty good, and I will eventually give these away to people who support the channel here through the channel membership. And they look pretty good wet as well. Look at that. Look at the colors in that. That is quite good. Focus. There we go. Look at that. Very lovely slabs. That one's a little extra good. I like, well, that one's almost like, you could be like, it's like a mesa right there. Little bumpy hill, that blue sky. Beautiful, beautiful stuff. And well, the thing that I, of course, got for myself, because how could I not? And that is my 10 issues of Lapidary Journal. Now, here's the thing. If you've never looked at old lapidary journals from the 1970s, you have no clue what you're missing out on. These are a treasure, an absolute treasure if you do any kind of lapidary work. There's so many things lost in these. I love them. And 5 for $1, you cannot beat that. So I'm always on the lookout. I really need to keep like a list of the ones that I have like on my phone. When I go to shows, I can make sure to not buy doubles. But if I buy a couple of doubles here and there, well, usually I'm only out a quarter. Well, thanks for coming by, everybody. If you're in Northeast Washington right now, as you know, the coming couple of days, go check out the Rock Roller Show. I'll put their info down below as well. And I'll catch you in the next video, everyone.